Hi there, Virgo. Here's a general look at your solar chart for the whole of 2009. Well, as many of you will know, you've had Saturn in your sign since 2007, and over that time you will have had to have dealt with challenges and obstacles, and it's generally the universe throwing a spanner in the works to see how strong you are, because Saturn is about teaching and testing. But it's not academic teaching, it's testing you on the level of your inner strengths and reserves and resolves, and how well you can deal with the ups and downs of life. And so some of you will have faced difficult times since 2007, and there will be more challenges coming right up until October 2009, but because Saturn is in the third and final stage of its transit through your sign, you will already have wised up and maybe got to grips better with this rather limiting, plodding, patient, persevering vibration. And so in the third stage of Saturn's transit, you will be able to work within the parameters you've got at the moment and start to build for the future. Because when Saturn comes out of there in October, you will have that wisdom and that knowledge that you've met and overcome the challenges to whatever standard, because after all, nobody's perfect here. If we were, we wouldn't be here. So you can only do your best. You can only take one step at a time. Saturn is a very slow, heavy energy, brilliant for building, brilliant for bringing a new structure into the way you live your life on an everyday basis. So this year is going to be more about taking care of you while still being of service to others around you, because after all, if you're running on empty, you're not going to be any good to anybody else, are you? Now, from February the 3rd until June the 5th, you're going to be probably enjoying some intimate moments with somebody special in your life. That's because Venus is in quite a passionate area of your chart during those months. And if it's somebody new, there will be a chemistry probably between you which can't be ignored. And it's not a casual relationship vibration, it's quite deep. In established relationships, well, that means that your union could, deepen because maybe some emotional issues, or rather issues are pushed up to the surface. Could be around finances and property, could be like mundane material things like that, but which will trigger like emotional reactions between the two of you, and then the consequent mutual understanding grows respect, and then then this union can get even closer. With Venus there, that's more likely than a bust up. Also about finances, well, with Venus in the area which is to do with money, even though it's joint monies, shared resources, may be dependent on an outside agency for that resource. But Venus is about attraction, it's about ease. And it can be quite a lucrative position of Venus, so if you're having money troubles, then those will be the months for you to get help, or for maybe a windfall to come your way, or something comes maybe not quite in the way you expected, because often things don't pan out in the way we expect, but it's a good vibration, so that's the time to reach out for the gold ring on the merry-go-round. And it's about debts, that area that Venus is going to be in, due and owed to you, moral debts, karmic debts, as well as the obvious money ones. And so there's general feeling of ease and harmony and rebalancing coming into that area there, you'll be pleased to know. Now, the beneficial influence of Jupiter is going to be in your work area over the whole of 2009, and that's going to improve relationships in the workplace. If you've been having any troubles there, it could put you into a job where it's more pleasant. It's opening new doors for you. It's interesting. It's instructive. could be training even. You know, whatever it is, there will be new opportunities coming to you on the subject of work. So you get a phone call, or somebody emails you out of the blue and makes an offer. You could just run into somebody in the street, and as I say, there will be a new range of opportunity coming to you in the work area. If you're looking to change your job, brilliant year for doing that. Probably particularly in the springtime, but over the whole year, so more on that one later. You're possibly going to be having more contact with people at a distance, or maybe a foreign culture connected to your work area. Good time for education too. So if you are, you know, a student yourself, it's going to be a good year for that. Or if you're the teacher, if you're maybe into healing or something related, you know, something alternative, it's going to be an absolutely excellent year, an expansion on all levels within what you're already doing or what you're trying to learn. So self-nurturing activities will be key as well, because once again, you know, any discipline, any technology, any practice